Rolling up and down. Fingers. Thumb into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And thumb. And across the knuckles. And this morning, let's do some fingers. We'll start with the index finger and the thumb on one hand. And the middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Other hand, index, middle, ring, and pinky. And let's bounce the ball there. Switching tempos, switching hands, switching sides. Down. 3, 2, and 1. Put the ball on the ground. Assessing the feet. And stepping the ball right in the middle of the foot 3 times. Up to the knuckles. Press it down once on each, go to the cross. Rolling it across the knuckle. Middle of the foot, and wiggle the toes. Bring the ball up into the crease between the knuckles and the toes, and press into the ball with your toes. Bring the toes up and separate them. Scrunch into the ball one more time. Back to the middle of the foot and wiggle. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, and let go, reassess. And we'll go to the other foot, same thing. Pressing down 3 times to begin. Knuckles. Rotate on the heel. And bring it to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. And bring it up to the crease and scrunch. And bring the toes up and separate them. Back to the crease. Press down. Middle of the foot and wiggle. And scribble. Three, two, one. Get them out of the way. And reassess. And we'll shake the tree. Always want to get out of the way. Three, two, one. Centering. Nice deep breath. Twist at the waist. Swing the arms. And center with some deep ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, stepping out and gathering in starlight. And centering. And going the other way. And center. Deep breath. And march in place. Oh, jog. So today we're going to go back to basics. Various progressions, whatever works for you, of squats and push-ups and lunges, bridge if we can get to it. So you don't want to do squats here. We'll be doing those in one way or another. But you can do good mornings, so with chops, picking it up a little bit or a lot, or keep doing what you're doing. Get that heart rate up a little bit. Be safe. Think about sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15, 16, 22, 23, and 25. 2 deep breaths. Interlace those hands, bring them up overhead. Reach for the sky. Lean back if you can. Squeeze into glutes. Extending back. Coming forward. Bending to one side. And then the other. Back to center, lowering the hands, pushing out at the chest. Come back down. Hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. And raise the hands behind you. Squeezing the scapula together. A little higher. And come down. A shrug. And roll back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Other way. Thumbs up and thumbs down, up and down. Bring a hand across the body and press at the elbow. And the other hand and arm. First arm behind the back, pressing down. And then the other. Both elbows and rock side to side. Extend one arm out and pull back on the fingers pointing up. And pointing down. And flopped. Other hand. Down. And flopped. And we'll rotate at the neck. And the other way. Nod. And ear to shoulder. Let's go into a side lunge. Go the other way. We'll come back, hinge at the waist. Keep the back straight, neutral, spine neutral, head back. Just stretch down, stretch those hamstrings. Come on up. Turn to one side, press back on the heel. Up. And then turn the other way, press back on the other heel. And come around and grab a stick. Let me do the design stick routine. You can start putting that stick behind us, aligned with the spine, and just bringing it straight up and down. And when we have it in this position, I always like to hinge at the waist to remind us how we want to be aligned with that head back, the stick running down the spine right to the tailbone. Good neutral spine. That's neutral spine. Let's switch hands. Go the other way. Forgot to extend it. We'll come back and do that. 3, 2, 1, and extend out and twist. And then you might want to switch back the other way and twist. And bring the stick in front. Do some bicep curls. We'll do 10 of them. And then some bent over rows. Again, so you want to keep your spine nice and neutral like we just did when the stick was running up and down. Just bend over and come up with your hands. 2, 3, 4, 9, and 10. Come up to the shoulders and press straight up. And then come down to your waist, and we're going to do some upright rows. Your elbows are coming up above your shoulder slightly. And 10. And then put the stick behind you. You can grip it either way or switch your grip when you're halfway through. And extend it. Stick behind your back. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to switch the grip the other way. 6, 7, 9, and 10. And then let's get down on the ground. On our backs, you can have the soles of your feet on the floor or legs extended. Stick is at your chest, and we'll go straight up. Bench press. 2. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then let's just sit up and stretch our side. Put the stick to the side. One hand on top, one on the bottom. The one on top is pressing away. The one on the bottom is pulling towards you. Breathing. And release. Go to the other side. Same thing. And release. All right. We'll stand up. Yeah, I got to do one other thing before we put the sticks down, or not. And that is hold the stick in the middle. We're going to come up on our toes. And hold. And heels. Toes. 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 All right, let's put this stick down, unless you want to use it to hold on to while we do some squats. Again, various progressions on the squats, starting with just sitting down on the chair and getting up. Or you can sit down and get up with some sort of weight in your hand, maybe a can or a barbell. You can also just go up and down rapidly on the chair, seat of the chair, just touching it. Don't use the chair, just go down a little bit. Or go down all the way. Go down all the way with weight. Or go down all the way and hold for 25 seconds. So I'm going to do 15 squats. You can do as many as you feel comfortable doing in whatever progression feels right for you now. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Take a nice breath, or 2 or 3. We're going to move into push-up again. Various progressions, starting with the wall. Put your palms against the wall, step out. Come in and out. Or you get down on the ground, on the knees, and do push-ups on the knees. Or you can do it in a regular way on the toes. You could start this way, do a couple, and then go to knees or even the wall. I'll do 12. And if you're getting tired, just go down your knees. 10, 11, 12. Come on the back. Do some bridges. Feet up, soles on the floor, hands by your side. Couple of breaths. We're going to go up, hold for 3, come down. We'll do 12. 1, 2, 3, and down. 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, and down. Core is engaged, and down. 9, up. 2 more, up. And then this last one, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Excellent. We'll stand up. And finally, we can do some lunges. You can use a chair or a pole to hold on to. If you need to, use the back of the chair, stand on the side, and do some back lunges. Unless you find that too difficult, you do some front lunges. If you don't need the pole or the stick, by all means, put it aside. We'll do 10 on each leg, and we'll stay on the same leg. So I'm going to do back. 1, 2, 3. You want your knee to come almost to the ground. Maybe it brushes it. But if you can't do that, just bring it down as low as feels good and safe for you. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the other leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Chair out of the way if you have it there. Put the stick down if you have it. Rub your hands together. And cultivate some chi. Want me to chi ball? And letting it dance us around. And center over to deep press. And we'll open our hearts. And pause on this inhale. And spread it out. Center, 2 breaths. And bring down heavenly chi. And bring some up from below. And aha! Namaste.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome, Mira. Have a good one.
Thanks, T. I'm going to duck out.
Okay. Have a cool one.
I'll try. Thank you.
All right.
Good luck. Thank you,
Thanks.
Tom.
You're welcome. Hey, y'all. It's a Five Tibetans Day. Five Tibetans. For Richard, hello. All who can stick around. And I'm going to switch cameras. Remind you that rather than spinning, you can twist at the waist and swing the arms. But if you're up to spinning, let's do up to 11. And when you're done, take 2 deep breaths. I will switch the camera and join you on the floor. Hands are by the side or under the small of the back if you need support in the lumbar region, or under the skull if you need some support in the neck. In the modified version, head, neck, and shoulders come up at the same time as the soles of the feet and go right back down. In unmodified, when you raise the head, neck, and shoulders, your extended feet come up and out. I'll do 6 modified, 5 unmodified, starting now. All work is in the core. You're squeezing it like you're about to get hit. 8. And 11. Lie back and take 2 deep breaths. We get up on our knees. Hands are behind the thighs or on the glutes. If you can't do an extension, just come back on your knees and go forward. But if you can do an extension, come back, go forward. That's 1, 2. And 11. 2 breaths. And we get back down on the floor sitting. In the unmodified version, your feet are extended and your hands are by your hips with the fingers facing forward. Some folks prefer to put their hands behind them with the fingers facing away, which is fine if that works for you. You can also bring your soles up to the unmodified version and do an inverted table that way. I'm going to do 6 like that, and then 5 unmodified. 1, 2, 3, and 11. Take 2 deep breaths. We come around into tabletop position. Where we'll do one of 2 things. Either in the modified version, come up into a cobra, or start in a down dog, come into an up dog. I'll do 6 modified, which was the first way, and 5 unmodified. 1, 10, and 11. Come around, sitting down, crossing the legs. However feels right for you today. we're going to take a couple of breaths. And then rotate at the waist, either sitting up or bending down. 6 rotations in one direction, 5 in the other. And then we'll come back and switch the position of the legs. There we go. And when you're done, whatever leg was in front goes behind, or whatever leg was on top goes on the bottom. And we'll do 5 in the original direction, 6 in the reverse, pausing on the last one to stretch out and do 4 box breaths. That's the 4, 4, 4, 4. Or 3, 3, 3, 3 if you find, or 2, 2, 2, 2. But you want to inhale to the count of 4, hold for 4, exhale to the count of 4, hold before inhaling for 4, or 3, or 2. All right, let's do 5 rotations in one direction, the original direction. Six the other way. And on that last round, stretch out and inhale 2 times doing the box breath. And move over your left knee, stretch out, do the same thing. And the right knee. And coming up, Namaste Satnam, and a good day to you all.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Hey, John, you're welcome. Have a good one.
Feels good to be back.
Yeah, it's great to have you.
Yeah, and thank you for your note. My kitty never showed up. I had a feeling that was what was going to happen. But anyhow,
Yeah,
really appreciate your note. Sorry I didn't reply till now.
I know how it is. I really do.
Okay, thanks. See you tomorrow.
Okay, great.
Bye.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome, Hal.
Take care. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye, Tom.
Bye-bye, Richard. Have a nice one. Stay cool today. And Yoel and Ava, you coming back tonight? Yeah, I'll see you soon.